tree. The only tree
You
that
have to wait
matters
for it to start. It takes a bit to start. It always takes a bit. You always do this. It's ready. I mean, it's good.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to my stream. The only tree that matters. We're back once again with Dredge.
I could open your mouth every time and I fucking hate it. Okay.
What?
Good. So every time you open your mouth, I fucking hate it. Stop talking.
What?
Dumbass. Don't know why I chat with
You
the
are
machine. It's fucking
killing
size.
me.
Okay. We need to find the Gale Clips music box.
Coffee time.
Gotta go back to the Wingfell Whaler. Nice job. I earned this. See if we can't. Good morning. See if we can't. Yes, Misty. We can't find the thing. Actually, no. We gotta check the whaler first. So yes, the explosives. Good morning. It's not morning.
I probably have to.
It's not morning anywhere in UPS. UPS? USA. I'm waiting for a package.
I work for the. Oops.
I said I'm waiting for a package. What are you talking?
I work for FedEx.
What? Can you? I should just restart. Because you're fucking retard. Just.
Why?
I don't know what you're talking. I don't know why you talk.
Am I not allowed to work for FedEx?
No.
Why
You have to
not?
work for Amazon. You're not qualified to work for FedEx. You don't have enough money to buy a route from FedEx.
I'm an Amazon delivery driver.
You've done it.
Side.
Shut up.
I do it at the same time.
You wish. You can't drive. You've done it. We heard the blast from here. God's the echo. I'm surprised the cliffs didn't come down on your head. Got things ready here. Go and tell my brother that he can come home. Send a fucking letter, asshole.
Did you call me an asshole?
Yes.
Why?
I wasn't talking to you, dumbass. I was talking to the man who wants me to go
these for a
with his
while.
fucking brother.
I've done it.
Hello again. What can I do for you? Your brother forgives you. He's found you a place to stay. He does? That's a huge weight off my chest. One so old I hardly remembered it was there. Right. Well, I'm packed and ready to go. Put me in your boat. I wish to be in there. The hermit climbs aboard with all of his belongings. Sorry, so if you didn't understand Lyra's fucking terrible fucking intro, we're back. We're playing Dredge. We have to fish. That's all this game is about, fishing. Nothing else. Nothing weird. It's just a man on a mission to fishing. A mission of fishing. What am I even saying? A fishing mission. Given to him by Jesus Christ. God gave me one job, and that was to fish. Back from what? From... delete a message. Time out. Ban. Well, here we are. The hermit notices the old whaler standing on the dock, waiting for him. Oh, brother, you're home. I'm so sorry. I was foolish. We both were. Come on inside. Let me get your bags. The two brothers walk away down the dock. One of them pauses for a moment and turns back to you. Oh, stranger, if you find any more debris that needs clearing, I'm working on making some more packed explosives. Come by the old whaling yards anytime. Here, this one's on the house. For all your help. I hope you can put it to good use. Whatever you find calls for. 36 bucks. Too expensive. You know what? Might as well fill up the inventory. Put a bunch of them in the thing. I think we need at least 2 for the river right there. And I can already go straight through it because I don't want to don't want to get stuck. The snake starts a coming. So don't forget. You forget what?
God loves you.
It? Damn.
Ah.
Careful, boy. That. Just spend the rest of the night fishing. Go in there at night, and it's going to be more active. The beast of the coast will be more active. Don't want to get involved with that fucker. It's fucking 2 damage. Shit's insane. I need to stop messing this up. Dead by daylight, but it's fish. Wow. You should stop using the internet, Misty. Sean, pay attention to water. Deep things. Not every fish can likes deep water. Check your encyclopedia if you're not sure. Wow. It's 450, wasn't it? Be banned from the internet. Just put it down. Never come on again. Seek a life of monkery. What have you ever done too much? No pile loose debris. It could be clear to make a shortcut. I don't like this picture. Shortcut. You want specifics? I have no what to do. I don't think the game's that loud, Misty. Those fish are worth a lot. Ask your parents. That is the genuine answer. Bearded mackerel. He's got a beard. Wispy tendrils sprouting from its mouth and flanks continue to ride long after the fish has stopped floating. You don't want to? Well, I hate to break it to you, but your parents are gonna have the fucking social security number of yours. And if they don't, then you gotta contact the government. Flayed meat. He's missing his skin? Rendered flesh with muscle and bone exposed. This gory mess of a fish can't have lived long like this for long. I can't read. Plays a game about reading, can't read. Yeah, sounds about right. Do I have to read the fishing game? Well, because you can believe it, the game's not actually about fishing. Fishing is just a setting. I didn't even know what it is. Fishing is an action. How is it a setting? If you can't figure it out, Misty, that's, you know, it's beyond all of us. You're the best of us. Yep. And I would never lie. We recorded that. Pull up a wreck with a familiar looking hull. It's almost identical to the ship given you by the mayor. So this one has a huge breach in the side. You're tied up alongside the old wreck. You're in the cabin. Cupboards have been completely and methodologically emptied. All the drawers are missing. You're in the cabin. There aren't even any floorboards left. You're in the cabin. Equipment is all still there, though surely exposure to the elements has fried the internals. You angle the overhead radio down to get a closer look. A note slips off the top. You put it in your pocket to read later. Stop reading that. I can't help but read it. Poke through the cargo hold. A few items remain, not yet lost to the seas. 18.9. It's just not as good. There's somebody out there. Is that, no, it's just one of the islands. Folks are fishing their back out. You're the photographer, I guess. Yep. Hello, sorry. Would you step out of the way for a moment? You're in my shot. Move to the side. A few seconds later, the photographer sighs in exasperation and mutters to herself, No, this simply won't do. The angle of the lens is all wrong. I'll never get close-up shot with anything like this. And the others, I fear they were lost overboard. She sighs again and looks off to the west. I was sailing from Stellar Basin, you see, squeezing my boat through a narrow gap between two islands, and it crashed into some coral. Though I heard something in the water behind me, so I dared not stop. If you were able to retrieve the lenses for me, let me see. She rummages through what few belongings survived the trip. I have a spare camera here that I won't need. You're welcome to it, if you can find those lenses. I'll mark on your map where I think I lost them. First off, deep sky, deep forever. Casket seal broken. Fog core. Oh my god, dude. Fog core and mist pilled. 5 equal rise. He knows. Okay. Also, a bag of doubloons. You approach a hooded figure. Dirty gold robes obscure all features except for a pair of withered black hands. Fisherman, deep eyes respond. Their voice gurgled with the sound of fluid in the lens. An answer. The hooded figure holds out a scroll. They tap, and the shape printed looks like a red snapper. I love helping men in yellow. What could ever go wrong with a man in yellow? Yellow's such a good color to be in. A very kingly color. Okay. You have no clue what I'm talking about. Don't talk to me. Yeah. Don't talk to me. Aren't you supposed to be rigging? I
am.
I can't say that.
Why?
I was gonna make a, you know.
I understand.
Yeah,
I got you.
Yeah, she figured it out.
I got you.
She got it. She got him. Ladies and gentlemen, she got him.
Coffee time.
Thank you, Richard.
Refreshing? More refreshing than soda?
Oh, Misty, it's almost like there are words that either end or start with similar letters. Or, you can change the meaning of a word by adding a letter. So, why wouldn't you put a space? Stupid question. Why don't we just jam everything into an incomprehensible mess? Yeah, it's a dumb question, Misty. I don't understand why you even ask it. Why don't we just jam everything into it? Why don't we just use a letter? Why don't we just use a single letter to describe everything we want to say? B. Did you get the meaning of that letter? No. Ah. Well. There's nothing, Why are you so rude? Why are you asking insane questions? What kind of question is, why don't we shove all our words together? Why isn't the sky, why isn't the sun orange? Why is it yellow? I-N. Oh wait, no, did I put that marker there? I did. that was my marker. Southern base and take a trip back to the other islands that run over there. The sun is white, by the way. It is most certainly not. It's just not. It really fucking isn't though. Oh, okay. Our sun is a yellow dwarf. I believe that's correct. I believe that the sun is a yellow dwarf or a red dwarf. Either way, Or sorry, no, it's a main sequence yellow star, if I'm not incorrect. The sun emits all types of light. However, comma, stars have particular colors to them due to the type of the amounts of hydrogen, their size, and the temperature at which they burn. So, our sun is yellow. The light it produces is white, but the sun itself is not. Who cares? Color isn't real. That's not spoken like a true immigrant, true Mexican. Take away his card. Goku wouldn't like you saying that. You're not a reliable source, and you are. We're going the wrong way. Maybe it's towards the giant lighthouse. Okay, well, I'm glad, Misty. You know what? I'll make sure to quote you on my next fucking
Color
paper I
isn't
write.
real. Who cares?
Who cars? Out here, Karin. Vroom vroom. You gotta make him leave. Stop.
Sorry, Juggly. I'm sorry.
Gotta
I took a
cry.
weed.
Took a weed. Using the power of insanity to speed up my boat travel. It's just never gonna fucking happen again.
I'm sorry. Why can't you be white and an immigrant?
You can? Oh, wait, sorry. You can be. there is a lot of people who just came from fucking South Africa.
Brandon, I want you to think about that for like a split second.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Where is my mommy from?
Oh, knowing you, hell.
My mommy's from Germany.
Not the right kind of German. So you
Huh?
returned. I wasn't sure you were coming back.
You said she was the wrong kind of German.
You dragged the massive music box into the room, gouging the wooden floorboards beneath it. The collector doesn't seem to mind. He's focused on the box. You found this at the cliffs, didn't you? Ah, excellent. This should make future return journeys a little more swift. Allow me. He selects one of the silver ribbons, trailing from the crimson-bound book, opening it to some unseen page. Turning to catch the dim light, he whispers the words on the page. After a few seconds, you feel your stomach drop suddenly, as though thrown high by a wave. He closes the book and turns his attention back to you. Now, there are more relics to find. Keep looking. The reef at Stellar Basin may have caught and contributed some wreckage. Search around that area. I'll mark a location on your map where you can begin your search. You don't believe in South Africa? I don't believe in Africa. It's not real. It's just made up to. I can't make the rest of any kind of joke. For legal purposes, I'm not.
You're
gonna
not
make
that
a
guy,
joke.
pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
I don't want to know. I don't want to after you said that.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
Especially
I've
because
got,
it's just
I've
pretty-
got 300,000 points.
got-
I'm okay if I lose 1,000 here.
It's no biggie. I'm rich. You know, the best part is she sounds like she's rich no matter how much money she has.
Facts, dude.
Facts.
Facts, quit.
Bump,
Can you
bump.
turn and hit me with your titty?
I can't turn. What part of I didn't do head turns did you not understand?
Your boobies aren't jiggling.
I don't know why the setting turns off every time.
It's okay. I'm here to remind you that they're just not. They're
Yeah,
not.
no, but it's
okay.
aggravating, and I would prefer not have to redo it every time I fucking, What went through my mind when I made this model? Haha, titties.
What through my mind that I made this model? That one image Lyra drew.
The one image Lyra drew, and also there's like a meme where it says like VTubers every time they move slightly, and it's like a set of eggs inside of a pan, and they just fucking go hog wild. I don't. Oh, this should be where it started.
Your boobies do be boobieing.
Do be joggling. Yeah, that was the point. I specifically made it so that it was a ridiculous amount of movement. The housekeeper's waiting for you at the dock, looking displeased. I saw you sailing out towards the horizon, crossing that deep expanse. Do you really think it's wise? It was fine. Maybe this time, you need to be more careful. Even you, with all your experience, cannot truly know the ocean. Nobody can. His name is Jeffrey. Abruptly, she walks away. Her eyes scan the waters as she walks along the dock. You know what I thought? I thought that it might bait some fucking losers to come and chat, and then, like, maybe they'll stay. That's what I really thought. If you truly must know. I mean, you're here, so. This isn't worth my time. My time has value? Since when? Who's gonna tell me? No point in staying up the night. It doesn't seem like this game is, like, time gated. I'm not on a strict... like that anyway, and that's not an expirable item. I'm assuming... Yeah, that's north. Just a strand that was fine. So worth my time.
Raging cries. Is it ever?
What a fucking question though. What is worth my time truly? I think that's the real fucking huh?
Yeah.
Do you want to try that again? Because you're not.
Yeah, I am. How is it worth your time? Why are you still talking to me?
I've got options.
Yeah, of course. Barbara's here.
If you're not worth my time, Barbara certainly is.
Why not? Barbara's a good friend.
Sure. Anyway, a returning customer, please. Take this as a symbol of my appreciation. I'm sure you'll find it useful. He pulls a book from a stack sitting on his desk and hands it to you. It's covered in dust, but otherwise seems like it's in good condition. An hour of your time is worth like a single Skittle. Thankfully, my job pays me a lot of Skittles.
I think Titan hates all of my friends.
Like Laura.
She was a stolen friend.
Oh, you mean like your original friends?
Yeah.
I don't hate Barbara. Hate's a strong word.
Well, Barbara, you don't hate.
Like, what other friends do you have? Not to be that guy, but like, what other friends do you have?
Like
Harmeet. I mean, I guess I can't really count Yusuf, can I? Sebastian.
No, I do hate Harmeet. Not a big fan of liars.
Jeremy.
Jeremy, I mean, again, I would argue he was my friend first if I was going to, if you were counting.
Okay, but he was my friend.
Correct, but again, I knew him before you.
Yeah.
Not that it's a
you don't like him
competition.
for some reason.
Yeah, some reason. If only there was one. I wonder if they're okay with like rotten fish. This'll. Apparently we should have changed and realized this'll fishing. Alejandro, I despise. If you wanna add that one on there.
Yeah.
Hate's not a strong enough word for what I feel towards that freak of nature. I've also never met Yusuf, if you wanted to count him. I also technically have never really met Sebastian either. The one might say...
We're at the wedding.
Yeah, oh, great. You know how much I talked to those people at your wedding?
That was the perfect time to talk to people at my wedding.
Wow. You're right. I like how you censored porn, but every other word you thought was okay.
I didn't censor it.
Not you, buddy. Not everything's about you.
I know, I just wanted to say it.
Old generous splatters and ticks over. Laboratories in ruins with equipment and research, papers strewn about the place. Where do you want to look? Check in the cupboards. I'll take the research part. Where do you... There's some strange-looking phototype parts on the table, but you can't see any use for them right now. Inside the table, you find a hastily scrawled note. It reads, "Not safe. Suspect retaliation immediately. Evacuate the fort." Look around on the floor. There are cracks in the base of the structure that grow to large gashes if you follow them along to the walls. Something extremely large and powerful created these holes. You slowly reach your arm into one. Oh. Yeah, just stick your fucking hand in. What else do you need to censor? I mean, technically, I'm surprised Epstein files got through. Yeah, I saw all about it. And it's, you know, there's something to be said about the current culture war and the fact that, you know, Jeffrey Epstein was a big part in right-wing fucking loser discourse, and his, you know, trafficking girlfriend was a big part of left-wing loser discourse.
I was gonna say, they're both wrong, right?
What do you mean they're both wrong?
Both sides are...
Yeah, but, like, it's hilarious that, you know, Epstein was...
We're gonna villainize one.
No. Not that we're not villainizing one.
Okay.
It's that two of the major kind of polarizing locations on the internet for political conversations were directly handled by him and his fucking, you know, whatever the fuck she technically was to him. He also got kicked off Xbox for being too racist. And now, who knows if the video I heard was a legitimate recording of him, because I've heard that he does not entirely, his voice is probably more nasally. One might use a different term. But it was astonishing how it was just slung around, and not even like in like not even in a way that would be like, there was no finesse to it. It's racial slur yelling. he was just constant. It wasn't even like
believe what I'm hearing.
Well, because like when they go like not when they go, but like there was like a thing where like some black guy did like a react of a TikTok where they used a slur that was like it was a bit harder, like it wasn't a common one, and he's like I appreciate at the very least you've gone out of your way to use one that is like not unique but like more kind of cutting rather than just saying the N-word over and over and over again. Not even that, it was just constant N-word, Canadian N-word, this, that, the other, N-word, 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 this, the N-word, and it was just a deluge. It wasn't that, it was just like, it's the kind of thing you would hear like a child yelling when they heard it the first time. It wasn't like, it wasn't like somebody who was like coherently hating on somebody. It was just like, I know this word causes problems, I'm just going to spout it as much as possible.
Oh my god, like when I tell you it's gonna be okay.
Kind of, but that even that essentially requires more finesse. Like, again, I don't know if the video was a genuine recording of the man, but if it was, it was like, imagine a lobby of people in Black Ops in the early 2000s. Now imagine that whole lobby was coming out of one man's mouth. Like,
That's sad.
it wasn't even like it wasn't. It was almost comical in the way that it was spouting. Because it wasn't like somebody being genuinely hateful. It was like he had just replaced the word fuck with it.
Nice.
It was stupid. But yeah, it's also amazing that the man was a large addict to lesbian porn.
What the fuck?
As well as specifically Five Nights at Freddy's Fuda porn.
Why do you talk to me?
And also, he compared Bitcoin to transgender politics. And also how Elon Musk desperately wanted. It's a funny thing, right? So there was, obviously there's all this shitting on Elon currently because
Yeah.
apparently he emailed Jeffrey Epstein asking to go to the island, and he basically told him to fuck off. Now, I saw a thing where like it's like I think he's just autistic enough not to know what was happening, and just wanted fucking heard about this rich people party and desperately wanted to go. Nobody wanted to fucking talk to him because he's that much of an autistic fucking like
Nah, he knows what he's doing was wrong.
Well, I just like the idea that he didn't know. He was just desperately trying to hang out with other rich people, and they just didn't want to fuck. He's like, I know my job is to blackmail like the rich and famous and the influential, but by God, he's insufferable. I don't want him here. There's one man I don't want in my pedophile party, and that's Elon Musk. Not because like he's too degenerate or anything. He's just annoying. Oh my god. You pluck an item from a gouge in the floor.
Fuck off.
Where
It
do
goes
you
right back
want
to normal.
Yeah, well, I have to. It's reading. That. Actually, no, I'm basically. So that must be greater narrow. I don't know if I want to sleep here specifically. I think it's just about a 4. Oh, he's traveling this one. It's the same traveling fucking merch as you. You beat me. She's just fucking here. Oh my god. Actually, $75. Oh god. It's just, you know, it's fun to watch the collapse in real time. Who knows what the fuck's happening. I've not ridden in a few days. I have been afflicted with some strange chill which conspires to fog my brain. I cannot seem to keep warm no matter what I do. The ink has run from some lines here and they are illegible. While most of what they hauled up was junk, they eventually came up with a large wooden casket. A hush came over the crew at such a tantalizing discovery. I remember the next moments with excruciating clarity. He pried it open easily. The buckling boards cracked and groaned with relief as they splintered apart. Crimson cloth spilled out into the deck. The crashing waves rose to fill my ears. I hear them still. He stared down into the open casket, then turned to me. In his eyes, I saw the void. The page splintering off here. When they raided it and captured him. If I had to guess.
What was the question? Sorry.
When did the parties at his island stop? When
Yeah,
they got him,
probably.
I guess. I mean, not exactly like, you know, an expert on the topic. Can't think of his name. 36, 26. That one is better. I don't know, Misty. I'd imagine both. I don't know why you're asking me and not just looking it up. Again, I am not a reliable source. I'm not a source of it. I don't follow any kind of news. I don't know a lot. And that is due to my own intentional incompetence. Well. Misty, if I were a person who gave him more of a shit, I'd ban you for that statement.
Oh.
Damn.
I kind of feel like I know that that's your goal, so I don't really care.
Oh.
Like, if you want to go, just go. You don't need to fucking get banned from everywhere you go. I don't know what that means. Ooh, barracuda. I guess that's how you could. Nah, you just fuck up and it's with the gold anyway, right? I don't know which heist that was. I don't remember.
Oh.
None of those multiplayer ones. I didn't really do many of those. Nope. You're not going over that bit. That's right. Put a little bit of hair on your chest. Why would a man whose job it was to blackmail people take so many pictures? It's a great question if you didn't have a brain.
Fuck.
I mean, what kind of fucking question is, like, why would a person whose job it is to blackmail take so many pictures? I don't know. Maybe, you know, being seen in a picture with a prolific pedophile is a bad look? Even if you didn't know what he was doing, you'd still get in trouble because, you know, ultimately no one would believe you. It was blackmailing? No, we can't. You can't use that term anymore. It's it's been canceled. It's actually mailing of color. And now I'm canceled. Would you look at that? Oh. What he gave me. Actually, are there any dead fish just near the dock here? A ring. Location I can put a dynamite location on, which isn't really put there. Oh yeah, just sail right across. Trust me, it's a good idea. This is a dumb idea. Oh, well, that explains what that does. Nope. And we leave. It's got a fish at night, but then I realized it was a bad idea. Don't fish at night. I know you're feeling kind of brave when you're living in the cave. Oh, you know what? The oarfish is probably the one in that middle area of the thing. So, this is probably in this area. That's probably in the last area. This would be in the... It's, you know, it's probably one for each area. What beautiful crystalline water. It's a shame I can't take my boat out too much further in. I've run aground on the coral a few times. Checked out the Bend Resort in the east. Pretty impressive. There's probably some decent salvage to be had there. It's kind of amazing completely. It all falls through without some people around to maintain it. In a few years, these pontoons will probably be the same way. Just the way of things, I guess. Is there anything else you want to talk about? Okay, that hurts specific way. Maybe there's something in there. Oh, there's just fish out there. Let's go get the fish. What could go wrong? I wonder how you are supposed to get those fish. considering it's probably like, you know, at least 2 points of damage. Just fucking going out into the middle of that and getting whipped by the giant tentacle monster in the middle. Ooh, a research part. Dude, whose fucking idea was this creature's shape?
Mine.
I'll take it back, it's fucking terrible.
Whatever.
Lumberjack seems a bit different than I thought. What? What are you talking about? Hello? I wasn't expecting visitors. Who are you? Ah, yes. I thought you had that look. But a fisherman's still all the way out here? Strange. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, all the same. I've not seen another soul in months. In fact, I could do with your help if you had the time. I need help collecting samples to study. It was originally posted at the research outpost in the interior of the basin, but it was attacked. A large creature emerged from the depths and destroyed the outpost. Now it rests in the center of the basin. I fled here and have been making do as best I can, but I had to leave most of my equipment behind, so now my research has come to a halt. Take a look at the list of specimens I need, and please drop them off here. You might have to need to experiment with different fishing strategies to collect all of them. A glowing octopus, a aurora jellyfish, and that's nighttime. This needs a net, and that's okay. Well, it got sense that it was attacking the research outpost itself rather than me specifically. I suspect it was disturbed by some of my modern equipment. There are dozens of machines running there, all powered by a noisy generator. It was huge, larger than any of the marine species I've studied. It attacked with tentacles, so I guess it's some sort of octopus or squid, or an anemone. You thought planes came from trees, not the sea. Yeah, but you don't just chop down a plank in the woods either. It's almost like this area is full of crashed boats and destroyed buildings. And those planks can be fished up and then, I guess, used as safe building materials for some reason. One of my research vessels was moored around the back of the station, so I managed to slip away in that while I was tearing apart the front. There's a lot of valuable data and equipment left there, but I'm not going back. I can't. I won't face it again. Now that you mention it, I've been so preoccupied with the attack and having to rebuild here, I'd almost forgotten. Found these letters from my sister. She sent them to me while I was studying, before she... The researcher is quiet for a moment and stares off to the side. Anyway, I keep finding them amongst my papers. I don't remember packing them, but I must have. I started finding them more frequently. They turned up in my collection nets, in my sampling tubes. They were letters I'd never seen before, but they were in her writing. They were in her name. They were saying things, talking about things that happened after she died. I can't explain it.
I can. You're being haunted.
It's not really nuanced when you just go. It's not nuanced. Fish to expire. Nuance. It's a bad joke sphere. Just do it better next time. We are engaged to be married. He sailed us out. He sailed us out to the very center of the stellar basin to see the lights. I'm sure that turned out amazingly. We talked for hours, something we have not done in such a long time, waiting and hoping. Some time past midnight, as we were growing delirious and hysterical from this lack of sleep, the aurora shimmered in the skies above. When I turned to see his reaction, he was already down on one knee. I don't even remember what he said, or what I said, but I know that I said yes. The ring is beautiful, with a span of jewels going right the way around. Cannot take my eyes off of it. P.S. I was not sure whether to write this under yesterday's date or today's, given that it occurred at the conjunction of days. But I feel like the news was significant, enough to warrant spanning multiple entries. Bios. I now need a net, which is annoying. Look at me. So smart. God. I love my conversation.
What?
Jake English is a genius. Look at his fucking storage unit. Me. It's squares. It's all just squares.
Genius. He was a genius, Brandon. You'll never change my mind.
And he had an infinite amount of space because he was a rich prick.
You'll never change my mind.
Change my mind. Hashtag you can't. Boss bitch.
Exactly.
I need another metal scraps, and a bolt of craft. The nuance is lost on me. I have no. I don't need that much. I don't need that fishing pole. I do need a net. I don't have the space for it.
We know, Brandon, if you were a genius, you'd be able to find the space.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Maybe, if there were enough units in the right positions, I could. However, comma, there aren't. I'd like you to please inform me how I can fit a 4-block corner. Because are you watching the stream? Are you here right now?
Jake English could do it.
Yeah, because he wouldn't have the space issue. Because he has infinite space. Because the man is rich.
Whatever.
His Silodex was based off how much money he had. He had a lot of money.
Whatever.
He literally fits an entire building in there and still had extra space.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
I knew this was gonna happen. I thought to myself, there's no need to be worried. Sphere will come. And he hates that model.
It's already been an hour?
It's a half-hour cooldown, I think.
It used to be an hour.
No, I've never changed that cooldown timer.
Nah. We were just talking today about how much Titan really likes the female model. And nobody lets him use it.
I feel like I'm being fucking bullied.
No, dude, I got your back. It's okay.
Does this take up 6 spots, or is it just... Or is it like a thing? model, that I had spent a lot of time on the female model, and then she went, how often do you use it? I'm like, why? How is that my fault? In what world is this my fault that this is happening? Before we leave this area and fucking leave that, let's put that in there. I mean, I guess this is kind of like, you know, real fishing, right? Like, you get it, Sphere. You're scaly.
Hard facts, dude.
Man, I can't believe in one night we got both fucking Sphere and Reject to never come back. Fish shambles. I miss Reject. He gave me drink coffee.
Give me sippies.
Another drink. Oh god.
You just cared about me.
Can I do this better?
No.
Can Lyra go fuck herself?
Yeah.
Perfect.
I think you might be almost as smart as Drake English.
Almost.
Almost.
I know not to go and get in relationships with the fucking abusive quinks, so. Abusive power bottoms.
At least
My
we both
boy.
agree that Drake's the bottom.
Huh?
What?
I said, my boy! You've got your missile fishing line. You know, it's fit a bit of hitting me how if it is, yeah. Oh, yeah. Squeeze another fucking F4 in there. Go back and sell it. I guess we could store the item and then not. Ah. What's a crab? Glistening purple strings sprout from solid rock. Tying and untying themselves, they fall away and wither, making way for new knots. God, I can't believe we scared away both Sphere and everything on the same night. Got a knack for this shit.
You're giving me too much credit, dude.
Too much credit. You're the one who said whatever. You said the reject. It was my fault, Sphere. whatever was said the reject. What's happening? Oh. Explode. It really doesn't have to slide, huh? Love that I'm getting ads for round 1 a lot now. Even though I've gone and I've decided that I fucking hate that place.
But why? It's so fun.
Why? It's fucking terrible.
I know. Thanks for the for this super weird noise.
Squids. Is there a dog on this island? The stone hums quietly, sending ripples through the air around it. Faint shapes dance upon the surface, vanishing before your eyes. Should probably try the return function at some point, but I don't know if it's just going to give me a bunch of insanity, or it's going to break my ship a bit, or... So I didn't get damaged. Like... I got away from the jellyfish before it exploded. Oh, so we sold this, we would be able to get shallow. I mean, I think technically we could use like the could use this and then like that one. Or even like that one. We could scroll them in together. They combine to make one big. I don't see the point. I mean, it probably patches faster is probably the point. It just seems kind of silly to go from like two that add up to the same space to one that adds up at the exact same space anyway. And then this one just loses those extra mangrove volcanic and you know, it just feels like it's not amazing. Nighttime coastal. So I guess out of the actual sea. Maybe that's not or something. Even like, show me. Sorry, I know that. Like, you know. I could have done this without blood and fucking shit. They ripped through the throat.
Double.
Whatever your name is, I've heard that's who they put on now that Ostragus died.
Yeah, I have no, no, I don't know.
He's really not as famous, you know, he's not been doing it as long. So he really is famous because, like, you know, he was famous for being on the show. But I kind of forget him.
What show?
He was on Jeopardy.
On?
He was one of the biggest winners they ever had.
Really?
Yeah, he was either. I think he was the second biggest, only because I think the biggest was that guy who was a dickhead.
Fair.
They rip through the throat of the fish and tear out its heart. It's in their mouth before you have time to process what you just saw.
Another sacrifice.
Find another shape on a scroll. This one looks like a fang tooth. I don't have it. I'm pretty sure it's the special fish. No. I might have did, might as well, but no, I can't. Not allowed. I'm trying to bet this is a fucking stupid ass squid. It's a snapper. So you want to trawl the outer area. That, or there's a way to specifically just stale. For your guys' adventure, probably would be faster just to, you know, not explore my boat and reform it back at the island. Just a normal statement. Where they jiggle when you fucking move them.
Forgot I did.
Yeah?
No. No.
No. What did you say? Come on. What horrible thing have you done now?
I forgot I did this.
Good what?
But I did it for you.
Did it? Is it the blushing?
I laughed endlessly when I did it.
Oh my god, thank you.
You're welcome.
There's gotta be like a 1,000,000 point redeem for that. You say like it may only be like 10 seconds, but it's worth it. That's what the technique is called.
It's only worth 10 seconds, but it's worth it.
No, I mean, to be fair, actually, it's a male presenting, so it'd be fine to do it for the entire stream.
I would agree.
and Twitch should too. How are y'all doing? How's everybody else doing, huh? Huh? How you doing, huh? Let's just rest until night. We need to catch this fucking stupid ass jellyfish. Game's like, don't go out at night until we tell you to go out at night to get this. Oh. You had fun at dinner. Being social and shit. Couldn't be me. No problems here. I do wonder if I have to like scoop up the jellyfish itself. Oh, got him. Moon gentlemen, you got it. Thank you. Looks like you caught all the surface specimens I need. But, yes, I do need some from deeper down, but that's going to be a problem. I built a device to retrieve samples from the abyssal zone, so over on the other research outpost before the attack, I have an idea of how to keep the creature at bay long enough to collect these samples. But while I work on that, I need you to retrieve some prototype parts. Carefully, I suggest you go during the day. Wouldn't want you to be on the reef at night. Anything else? Okay. I think there's much to say. I studied biological sciences at Iron Haven College. It was a struggle. There were no other female students in the department that year, or the year before, or the year before that. It's hard not to feel like an outsider in an environment like that, you know? You probably don't. When I graduated, you don't know. I'm unique and special, but also just a girl. When I graduated, I managed to land a job at the Northern Biological Research Study. And then, a society, and then, well, I was posted here, by myself. I thought I would relish the peace and quiet, but I miss having company. I've always had someone, or at least a pet. Out here, it's just machines. There's no way there was a fucking barracuda all the way to the main island. Whether my thing saw that far. $100,000 points, you get the special redeem. A million might be too much. A million's insane, dude. I only have like 20,000. Something like that.
Only 20,000.
Only. Well, I mean, to be fair, you don't stream all that much as I do, so.
That's true. That would take him a while.
Even if you did try to stream more, like, let me see, 1 second.
Brandon, I'm working on my model. Calm down.
Calm down. Oh, sorry. I only have 222,000. Oh, fuck. I did not have my hand on the keyboard. Not the way I needed to. I was trying to do it with old mouse. I was scratching my eye. Thrashes are moving its jaws, snapping and tearing its own flesh apart. Its body is sundered by ravenous hatred. Fucking parrot is going nuts. Parrot or like whatever the fuck that is. It's losing it. Where's the it's splendid with me. I couldn't see it. So but I saw some kind of the reams. I needed reams of cloth. Let's get checked by the thing. So that's scripted. Helps everybody. Touch my glasses and I have to deal with the consequences of my actions. Actually, I probably shouldn't. Installing stuff is a pain in the ass. What cloth? Roth. Oh. Don't ask him. There's no answer. There's no satisfying answer. I'm sorry. The answer is ultimately the sea didn't take my sanity. I was working, so that's the trick all along. Shaggy. The Cthulhu can't break your mind if you if you're already broken. No one might argue a broken mind is easier for him to get into. Figure out if I have to go to the middle of that thing or this all works. Okay. Research. Could push for it. I feel like a ton of a waste. That one just push. I'm guessing the volcanic stuff is just very situational. Like these two tags are situational, which is why it immediately switches from these two to one that is 04 just back to these three. Though huh. Process at all. It's in my mind. So I could always just do those two things then. It's fine. It's fine. We don't need to. I'm guessing she needs that. Unless she had it. I wonder if the 10% chance to not doing it also affects the other stuff. The laboratory is in ruins with equipment and research papers strewn about the place. Some research to find the prototype parts. Go. Yeah. Was that you? Yeah, that was you. You beat it?
Yeah, what? It's my D&D character.
I know, it was just random. You just fucking randomly posted your D&D character.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, I stopped rigging. I'm gonna go back to it now.
You know, self-care.
It's not fair.
It's self-care. I had to take a break.
Yeah, I mean, yes. I guess that is a way to look at it.
Huh?
So I guess that is a way to look at it.
What did I say?
Self-care.
Yes, thank you.
Do this to it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you ever, when you were like younger, right? I know this is a long time ago because you're 43 years old, but
Yeah.
did they ever make you play with that card game where like, you know, you had to like, it was like a blue square, and they were like different sized cards that you had to kind of, I think you had to slide them back and forth, and they made it into like a phone game eventually. But it was like a. Oh, I wish I didn't get a fucking thing about it. There's just metal in this piece of research part, which means good. But it's
No, I'm not understanding the quest.
there used to be a thing, and I think it was like a thing for gifted kids. I'm trying to remember what it was like specifically.
Well, I wasn't a gifted
I
kid,
know,
Brandon.
but
I
like
was
they-
in the special needs
They,
class.
yeah, I know, but they would have tested you for like fucking being stupid, and it's probably just like, you know, like an intelligence tester.
We didn't have to.
Like the I guess sliding game.
Yeah, like where they looked like they're not gonna check. Here. They were like these, and they would slide back and forth on like a. They would
Oh no, no, I never played with those.
I want to see like the full picture. Sorry, chat. I'm just trying to figure out what it is first. I'm sorry, chat, who is definitely here. I hate how there's like a okay. So like, have you ever seen like the ads, right? They were like ads where like, obviously it's some fucking jackass.
Yeah, I've seen the phone ads.
Yeah, so
I did these.
Yeah, no. So like when I was, I mean, it didn't look as nice as that one, I don't think. But you were like sliding the cars around.
Yeah.
Is this the actual? No, it's not the express fucking thing. There's like a card sliding puzzle where like you have to get him out of like a hole in that.
Yeah.
I just don't know why I thought about this.
Okay.
Oh, you know, because you know this whole thing is very kind of like squares trying to figure out the spaces, and you know it's just like that. It just brought back to my mind when I was playing without like with my in my mother's class when I was little. Actually, not that expensive. Considering I spent more than that on these. 26 times 2 is 52. That's a little extra. I mean, it's essentially the same thing. Let's just put 52.6. Is it literally the same? Actually, I think it's slightly worse. I think it's technically like a single knot worse, which would be better if you were able to get the other jet engine, but I think without it, it's technically worse. Yeah, it's like a 0.1 worse, which that's kind of fucking stupid. I guess it would clear up a slot for storing stuff, but that's such a situational slot that I don't even really know why you would focus so hard on it. I didn't fix it. I'm a certain brand of stupid. It's really fucking dumb. So the rest spent this much fucking time dicking around anyway. I like how they're like, you didn't want to use our fucking netting mechanic, we'll make you use it. Fuck you. I don't care that you don't want to have to fucking, you know, randomly collect fish as you're driving around. I mean, sure, technically it's like money for doing nothing. And fix it for free. Let me assemble the device for you. It's allow you to catch specimens from much greater depths. It's a little slow, but you may be able to make some improvements. Now, I developed a repulsion machine that produces a bright light and emits a high-pitched noise to deter the creature from attacking or enrage it. I'm not sure. Connected to the research outpost generator, you'll have to return and re-engage it every few hours. Other than that, it's completely automated. Great. Take a look at the list of specimens. Remember, you want to install and activate the machine before attempting to collect these. You may also need to improve the equipment that I gave you to catch some of these. A sausage, a jaw, a great squid, that's an amphipod, and a anglerfish. After all, it came back. After all that. Let's see.
Coffee time.
Jesus Christ.
Refreshing? More refreshing than soda?
Thank you, reject.
Like a Richard.
Get the shit out of me. Okay, yep. Yeah, there's a whole fucking ghost pirate ship. As you do. $10. Past the mile seller. I thought it was something that this is worth selling. I didn't even read the not. Just saw selling and like, yes, money. My eye, my eye. Researchers repulsion reading could be connected to the outpost generator here. Yeah, that's why I came. A small object rolls out from under the generator, covered in dry salt. Wait, machine comes to life. Hums and roars to life. A few seconds later, a bright light shoots from the top. An alarm gets blared. Researchers said this should keep the creature at bay, for a time at least. So, that's fun. 9.5. So we installed this, right? This feels like, oh, you do in theory get two, but the same rate. same amount. It's Nick, it's right. It's the same amount to research this as it is to research that, right? So why wouldn't it get this one first? I'm an idiot. I was supposed to use that research point to get the upgraded hook thing. I'm dumb. I can't English, which would imply that I can another language, but I can't that either. Actually, it'll fit right there. So we should back and forth. That was gonna be like a 4, like this essentially. If it's just an old design of a fort, I mean, the thing kind of makes sense as the using as a research outpost, but the gun, that's kind of weird. I wonder if planes are safer in the Cthulhu world, or like, you know, is it all the sky just full of the same amount of like unspeakable monsters that just nobody's fucking sees? Or are they all just descending from like upper orbits?
It's an excellent question, Jim.
Thank you. I really thought you might have the answer, which is why I was asking you. Love you, buddy.
What's your damage?
I don't know. I just feel like, you know, it's that whole thing where I say everything you say sounds a bit sarcastic.
Why?
Because it sounded a bit sarcastic.
Well, it wasn't.
It's an excellent question, Brandon. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, it just sounds sarcastic, buddy. Like I say something that's like, you know, a bit nerdy, like, that's a fantastic question, Brandon. Huh?
I'm being mean at.
What?
I'm high, leave me alone.
Dude, you're always high.
That's just not true.
You can't afford to always be high.
Yeah.
Yo ho, baby, stay free. Ugh. Small field might have easily conquered. Now brought screaming from the depths, it lies powerless. What conquering a fish for? Sail out there and they might do it again during the day. Woo! You gotta watch where I'm going. I guess I could have possibly should have turned the thing on and just went over the middle. I'm dumb. First things first before I forget. Nice to have.
Yes.
Oh. Yes, that one. I was just wondering how it would look. I mean, hopefully it'd be there. Even then, like, it's aggravating. It's not really. Exactly the opposite. I don't like it.
So you fit this 4-spot net, one of those fishing rods. Maybe like this fishing rod, that fishing rod, the net. Okay. My stomach's starting to get upset. Don't know why. So I'm gonna end here, just because it's crashing over as well. Hands. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I will be back tomorrow with something else. We'll see what. But until then, see you next time. Goodbye.
Love you, bye.